Howdy folks, George Shively back with you here on our next project. This is a 1998 480 Searay sedan bridge. We're going to be doing a little modification here to replace some equipment and move some equipment around. Previously a new Raymarine Touch was put in here. I believe it's a 127 was put in, and that was not integrated to the autopilot because the autopilot in the new Raymarine are using a different type of data protocol. So we're going to go ahead and get that integrated. We're going to go ahead and take the stereo, which is mounted in that box on the far starboard side, and we're going to end up putting that in this location right here, because this is the old nav 398 GPS receiver. That will be coming out. The existing VHF radio, which is a Ray 220, will be coming out. We're going to be replacing this with a Garmin 200. The stereo is going to go in this location. We're keeping the tri-data, and we're going to keep, obviously, the autopilot, the Ray 650, and the systems monitor there. So, and what we're going to do is we're going to take a new burl wood fascia and put it in this area here. That's what we're going to do today, is get that sized up and then remount all of the gear in that fascia, and I think that'll look very nice. So we're also going to go ahead and replace the stereo downstairs in the salon. Both of the new stereos will give the owner Bluetooth capability to tie into his Android device. So that's what we're doing. I just thought I'd give you a quick look here before we get going, and of course, as usual, I'll chime in between and show you how we're making progress. Stay tuned, folks, and we are back. I want to show you here what things look like, at least in the interim here. We've got all the equipment pulled out that was located in that middle area, and of course the VHF used to be here, nav 398, the depth speed temp, autopilot, and systems monitor. We're going to go ahead, now that we were able to clear all that off, we were able to make a template for that area. We're going to make that template, cut in the existing gear that will stay, systems monitor, pilot, and tri-data, and then we will go ahead and cut in for the new VHF and the stereo to be located there. So just kind of want to give you an idea what that looks like for now. We've been doing a fair amount of wiring, cleaning up wiring, cutting wiring, removing wiring underneath, figuring out what's what, and when we come back we'll have the fascia ready to go and be in good shape. So just want to show you what things look like for the moment. Stay tuned. Hey folks, George Shively back with you here. At the humble abode, working on the panel here for the 48 Searay, something you probably don't see very often. We had to go ahead and from our template that we made on the boat, we went ahead and made the overall shape of the new burl wood panel. Then what we have to do is we have to cut in that panel. So what we have to do is we have to take all the devices that are on the boat and then proceed to make templates for those devices so that we can then cut in the new panel and accurately position where that template needs to go so that we cut that correctly. So this in itself probably takes, the better part of 3 to 4 hours to do this, drill the holes for the mounting, the screw holes, template everything, mark everything, equally space everything. So although it, many times, I love the word plug and play. Oh, everything's plug and play. It's just a red and black wire and away you go until you figure out it's a little bit more involved, at least to make it come out right. The other thing I'm going to do here is, if you'll notice on this Raymarine 650, or the Ray Pilot 650, the Raytheon 650, they used that old style flange mount, which makes it really easy to flush mount. I'd love to use it because I could flush mount this thing in about 2 minutes. But having that big gray ring around that display is just not real attractive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take that ring off and just mount the display with just the display instead of that ring, and it'll look 100% better. So little things like that that we like to do as we're doing a refit to, make it look above and beyond as much as we can. So just wanted to kind of show you here what we're doing in the humble abode to get this prepared for Monday, when we'll go ahead and lay this up against the dash, cut out the areas that we need to fit the new gear in, and put it together. We'll be back soon. Howdy folks, and we are back. I just wanted to show you what the cutout looks like now. This is about 3.5 hours later, 4 hours later, to make this new fascia for the 48 sedan bridge. So I've got all covered in protective tape at the moment, but you can kind of see where the holes are at this point. The stereo is going to go here, the existing tri-data will go there, the systems monitor will go there, the Raymarine will go there, and the new VHF radio will go there. So it's all cut out, evenly spaced, squared up, and again, these are the kind of the little details that certainly when you make 1,000 of these at a time on a CNC machine, it takes 30 seconds, but when you're doing custom work, it takes just a bit longer than that. So just want to show you what it looks like. Hey folks, George Shively back with you here. We're wrapping up here on the bridge of the 480 Searay, and just kind of wanted to show you how things turned out here. Really our work was concentrated down here in this lower panel, and as well as interfacing under the helm. We installed the new Garmin VHF, and as you can tell, it does have the latitude and longitude. It's interfaced via NEMA 2000. New Alpine stereo with Bluetooth capability. We kept the tri-data in the RayPilot 650, of course remounted the systems monitor, and tied everything into the existing Raymarine E127 via CTalk NG. So we actually have 3 data systems on this boat that are working quite nicely right now. We've got a CTalk NG to CTalk 1 converter, and that also gives us the ability to get NEMA 2000 out of that. So the VHF there on the far left is taking NEMA 2000 for its position information. The Raymarine tri-data and RayPilot 650 are using the original CTalk 1 for their data capabilities, and then the E127 is outputting and receiving CTalk NG, the latest data protocol from Raymarine. So just kind of want to show you how it all came out here. Looks nice, works nice, everything cohabitates with one another, and even though we've got quite a difference in age of equipment. I mean, we've got state-of-the-art here on the far right side, and RayPilot 650 goes back a good 10 years. So, so that's the way it looks, and just want to give you a final view here to give you an idea of how things turned out. So, as always, George Shively, South Shore Marine Electronics. You can reach us at 216-407-6553 or South Shore Marine Electronics at oh.rr.com. Thanks very much for watching.